Good morning, Coach Aaron, coming at you with a little CrossFit style workout this morning. We're gonna get warmed up. So, first things first, we're gonna take a seat. We're gonna start out warming up these hips. We're just gonna roll these hips side to side here. All right, go back and forth. We start to feel like our knees are getting a little closer to the ground. Okay. Couple more. All right, now we're gonna take turns, one knee at a time. So I'm just gonna roll it in. Roll it in. Try to keep the other knee kind of a little bit more up. Couple more. Last one. Good, all right. We're now gonna open up those hips a little more. We're gonna go into pigeon pose. So, we're gonna go ahead and open up that hip, okay? So when we get into pigeon pose, we want our, if I'm doing my left leg right now, I want my knee a little bit more behind my wrist, okay? And the more you can get your foot parallel to the top of your mat or straight line in front of you, the better, but if you don't have that mobility, don't worry about it. We're gonna hang out here for a little bit. Good, just a little bit longer. We're going about 2 minutes on each side here. And just let that just open up. Good. Almost done. Good. All right. Let's come out of that slowly. Okay, we'll go ahead and switch sides. So remember, go ahead and put the knee more behind the wrist, and then this foot, if we can get it up more. All right, let's come out of this nice and easy here. Good. All right, so we're gonna start out moving a little bit now, moving a little bit of weight, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna start out, we're gonna go 2 rounds. We are going to start with goblet GFY. So we're gonna go lunge, lunge, squat. So we're gonna grab our weight. I'm gonna grab my weight here in a second. What we're gonna be holding up front, we're gonna squat, lunge, lunge, and then squat, okay? That would be 1. So we're gonna do 10 of those. Then we're gonna go into some Russian kettlebell swings. Just gonna be just hinge at the hip, get the kettlebell or weight or whatever you're gonna use for this portion, whether it's a gym bag, duffel bag, whatever you have that can be some weight for you so that we can get a little swing, drive it up. And we just wanna get a good hip hinge, nice stable back here, thumb to bum, drive the chest height. Okay? We'll then go into 8 burpees, nice and smooth, just getting warm here, and then we'll do a little bit of movement to get our heart rate up a little bit. So we'll get into some jumping jacks, 20 seconds, high knees, 20 seconds, and then some butt kicks, 20 seconds. Then we'll repeat that, okay? So, I'm gonna grab my weight. Grab the clock here too. Start this so that we have it going. Okay? So we're gonna start out, we're gonna go goblet. So when we do goblet, remember we're gonna do that right up in front of our chest, okay? So whatever your weight is, we're gonna hold it right up here, right to our chest, and we're gonna go ahead and do our lunge, lunge, and squat. So we got lunge out, squat. There's 1. We're gonna do 10 of these. There's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. All right. Now, whatever weight you have, whether you're using a gym bag, duffel bag, kettlebell, dumbbell, we're going to do a Russian swing. We got 15. So we're gonna keep the weight on our heels, stay back. We're gonna load those hamstrings and glutes with a good hip hinge. Squeeze those glutes, fire up, okay? Core should stay tight, glutes will squeeze to get that kettlebell to move. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. All right, we're gonna go into burpees. All right, so we have 8 burpees. Here we go. 1, just getting warm here. We don't have to go too fast. Just moving the body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, we're gonna go to jumping jacks. So we're gonna go 20 seconds. Ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're gonna move into high knees. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Butt kicks. Excuse me. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. Round 1. All right. Let's go into our second round. Starting with our goblet GFYs. Here we go. Lunge, lunge, squat. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Is that 8? 9. One more. Okay. All right. Russian swings. We got 15. I'm actually gonna move this a little bit. There we go. A little bit better base. So we got 15 Russian swings. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good. Got 8 burpees. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Good job. All right, we're gonna go into jumping jacks. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Three, 2, 1. All right, we got high knees. All right, and butt kicks. Three, 2, 1. All right, very good. Here's our warm up. Should be pretty hot now. Stretched out, loosened up. So, what we're gonna do today is we're going to, our strength component, we're gonna do some front squats, okay? Now, we want this to be a little bit heavier, so whatever you can find that's a little heavier, we're gonna add load. So, if we start out with one weight, let's say I'm gonna start out with this single dumbbell, I'll do 5 reps. On the next set, I wanna add some weight. So I have another weight over here. I can use that. And then what I can do on the last one, or I guess on the third and fourth, is add both of them. Now, if you don't have weight, like a lot more weight, then we have some sort of weight, whether you're grabbing your duffel bag, gym bag, water bottles, weights, books, something, okay? We're gonna hold this in our front rack position. So, if you have a weight, okay, we're gonna hold it in our front rack position. Okay, so it's gonna be here. You can hold it out in the other hand. You can put it on your shoulder, kinda. But I'd really want it more in that front position. If you only have one, you can do like we just did and do this goblet squat. Otherwise, if you have one weight, we're gonna hold here. If you have two, which I will have, we're gonna add it. I actually have a kettlebell, so I'm gonna mix in both. If you don't have much more load, instead of doing 4 sets of 5, we're gonna do 4 sets of 10, okay? Or what you can do, another alternative for you, is if you don't have a lot of weight, you know, it's really all you have, do some single leg squats, pistols. We've done this before, but now we're gonna try it with a little bit of weight, okay? So try holding it the same. You can hold it however actually you need to have that balance. So if you need to hold it right here and do your squat, if you need to squat to a chair, to the, a bed, couch, whatever. We've talked about this before, but you can do that too. All right, so we're gonna start out. This is gonna be my first set. So I'm gonna go here. I'm just gonna hold my front rack. I'm gonna get 5 good squats. We wanna go full depth, good and controlled, and then up out of that bottom. So nice control, up out of the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We're gonna take just a second here, breathe, rest, recover, and then I'll move into my other weight. So I'm gonna bring this over. This one's a little bit heavier. Grab a drink of water too. Should have a little bit of rest in between. Remember, this part is more of the strength, so we don't need our heart rate spiking really bad or anything like that. We'll get there in the next portion where we're gonna get our heart rate up. So this part, take your time, rest a bit in between, get your heart rate down, so we can really push that envelope a little bit on the strength portion. All right, I'm gonna load up on the other side. So I'm gonna hold it on my right hand, So I'm gonna go here. Here we go. Good. Nice job. That's 2 sets. We got 2 more. Hopefully we're able to increase the load. Okay. I'm just resting right about a minute or so in between. Again, we're just breathing, trying to get the heart rate to calm down just a little bit before we get into the next set. All right. Here we go. Nice. Now, because I have an odd load here, I have a 53-pound kettlebell on this side and a 35-pound dumbbell. I'm just going to flop sides here, okay? So on my last set, I can have that little bit off balance on the other side. It's a good stimulus, so if you have different loads like this, to do them in those hands, it'll kind of load your body a little different, create a little bit different stabilizers, so it's good. Just got about 20 seconds here. Last set. If you're doing your by 10, if you don't have as much load, keep working, you're doing good. Keep breathing through it. Notice that when I breathe, I'm gonna take that breath in, stabilize that core as I squat, and as I'm firing out of the bottom, I'm gonna let that air out, kind of release, okay? All right, we're going into this last set here. Nice. Good. Good job. All right. Slide one of my weights to the side here. I'm only gonna need my kettlebell for the workout. So we will need this kettlebell for the workout. All right. Just breathe, rest, recover right now. So, our workout today is going to be a 12-minute AMRAP, okay? 12. So in this 12 minutes, we're going to complete as many rounds as possible. That's AMRAP, right? As many rounds as possible. 12 minutes. We're going to start out with 24 air squats. All right, so again, just to go back over range of motion, it's real easy on body weight movements to shorten range of motion, not get the most out of it, but body weight movements are amazing for us. First things first, when I squat, hips and butt go back first, okay? When I air squat, I counterbalance with my hands to make sure my weight is going back into those heels, okay? I want the weight on my heels. I'm gonna engage my posterior chain, which is hamstrings, glutes, lower back here. And when I squat, my toes are slightly turned out, okay? Not super turned out, just a little bit turned out. And now when I squat, I want my knees to track over my toes. I mean, if my toes were here, my knees would go out here. So because they're out a little, I'm gonna press my knees out a little bit, okay? That's gonna engage that posterior chain so that when I squat, I'm gonna get my hip below the top of my knee, okay? So I'm gonna squat and drive out. So we're gonna go 24 of those. Make sure that we stand all the way up at the top. Sometimes we get going too fast. We go short and short, or we kind of have this muted hip, so we're going short. I want full extension here, full extension of that hip, okay? From there, we're gonna go into a full American kettlebell swing. So in our warm-up, we did Russian, just to the chest. We're gonna go full American swing. So we're gonna drive this kettlebell all the way to the top. Again, we want a good hip hinge, okay? Load the hamstring. Remember, if you've done this with me before, we think thumb to bum. If you haven't done this with me before, if we stand with our feet just outside of shoulder width, hands go on the quad, we take them down to the knee, push your thumb back towards the bum. This is my finished position, right here. Now, squeeze the glutes, fire up. So when it comes back, I'm loading those hamstrings like a big rubber band, stretch it, squeeze those glutes, pop. Get that thing to the top. Keep those ribs down, nice and tight core at that extension, okay? So a couple of reps for you. I'll do it from the front, then I'll do a couple from the side, but we're gonna stand here. Notice that I have the kettlebell set out in front of me slightly. Think about this almost like snapping a football. I'm gonna pull it back to me so that it creates that initial momentum and then drive it up. So I have my feet slightly spread out, toes are slightly turned out. I'm gonna grab this kettlebell, pull, punch, 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 okay? From the side, it would look like this. Have it set slightly in front of me. I'm gonna reach out, pull it back to me like I'm snapping a football. Punch, 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 okay? That is gonna be 12 reps, okay? So 24 air squats, 12 kettlebells, 8 push-ups. Okay, that will finish the round. So, again with the push-up, chest to the ground. Okay, move this to the side a little bit. Oh, a little heavier. So, from here, body's rigid. Chest to the floor, all the way up. If we need to modify to the knee, go ahead, but still, body is rigid. Moves all in one unit, okay? Sit. So we got 12 minutes, 24 air squats, 12 kettlebell swings, 8 push-ups. Just keep repeating that cycle many times we can in 12 minutes. All right? Cool. So, get that set. We're good. Let me get this clock set up. Here we go. We're at 12 minutes. All right. All right, here we go. 12 minutes, starting with 24 air squats. 10 seconds. All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, we got 12 kettlebell swings. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Remember, if you're using a gym bag or anything, it's the same things. 8 push-ups. Good job. Round 1. Here we go, back to our 24. Three, 4. Good. All right, kettlebells. Eight push-ups. Two. Woo! Here we go. Round 3. Ten more. Good. Nice work. Breathe. We got 12. Here we go. Three down. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. halfway. Good job. Keep it up. We're at that halfway point. 6 minutes in. Breathe, we got 12. Eight push-ups. All right, 5 minutes left. 4 down. Here we go. Good work. Keep it up. Nice and smooth here. Breathe. Good. We got 12. Good. All right, 3:45. Oops. Getting a little short there. 3.5. What is that, 4? Let's try. I think we're on number 5 here. Ready? Here, squats. Good. 2.5 minutes. Here we go. That's 12. Okay, here goes 5, round 6, last one, come on. We got 50 seconds. Come on, finish. Seconds. Air squats, go. Three, two, one. Woo! Good job. Obviously, as we get to the end there, want to crank that tempo up as much as you can. You're gonna get to stop. So in your last minute, try to unload. Just let it fly, okay? If you were with me, that was 6 plus 12. Okay, it means we did 6 full rounds, then 12 air squats. So, very good job today. Get some water, rest, breathe, recover. Stretch out wherever you need it. Great job today. Proud of you. Good work, Phil. And nice work.